Let's jump right in, Tanveer, with the Australian. Freedom will win is the headline, and the story tomorrow. Russian airborne troops launched an assault on Ukraine's second largest city of Kharkiv on Wednesday, waging fierce gun battles with defenders as Joe Biden praised the iron will of the Ukrainian people in the face of Russia's premeditated and unprovoked attack. In his first State of the Union address, the US president sought to rally the free world behind America's leadership, stressing Russia's growing isolation and casting Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine as the latest front in a battle between democracy and autocracy. What did you make of Biden's first State of the Union address? Many opinions aired on Sky News tonight.
Sure. I think he probably, hit the talking point, so to speak, but it wasn't the most inspiring speech. Mm-hmm. It seemed to be almost two separate speeches. It was a big sort of Russia-Ukraine thing.
Yep.
I think he didn't say much about, what happened, earlier in the year, be it Afghanistan, or he could have been touched on some more global issues. Mm-hmm. And his domestic agenda is obviously struggling.
Gaping holes in that.
And look, the Australian leads with that, and I think their focus seems to be they've got a big splash for a piece by Niall Ferguson, which is a critical piece, really arguing that America's foreign policy looks a bit shaky, and Joe Biden's speech sort of illustrated that. So they've led with more of the State of the Union rather than not just what's happening with Russia, which I think is a good angle for a national newspaper often with a strong international focus.
Totally,
as well.
And I think that we've got caught up in the histrionics and also the aesthetic of the Biden administration. We had Mrs. Biden sitting in the chamber there with Ukrainian ambassadors and things like that. That all of the decoration seemed to overshadow anything.
I think they wanted to cash in on the emotion of it.
Yeah.
Which is understandable to an extent, but it wasn't the meatiest speech. It wasn't the meatiest speech, but it probably was just a pass.
Yes.
It was a pass.
Yeah.
Pass grade.
Yeah. P's get degrees, but when you're the president of the United States, that is for sure.